guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you had a good week, and today I have a French wine. This is a Cabenert Sauvignon from La Forget estate from France. So I hope it's good. Here it says old world wine with new world attitude. You see? So let's open it. I hope it's good because this is the French wine I'm doing, I think, on this channel. So let's see. It's from 2019. Okay. Ow, my hand. I hate this part right here. Not bad. The smell's not bad at all. So let's have a taste. I hope it tastes good. Most red wines do, so yeah. No surprise there. As usual, I like it. I love it. French wine. It's really good. So today the topic of the day is culture shock, because I'm from Zimbabwe and now I'm living in Austria. Two different countries, two different cultures. Oh, hectic. So I wrote 10 things, 11, which shocked me when I started living here. But now to me it's normal because I've been here 6 years. So yeah. Okay, let's get into it. So number one, there is a difference between German and Austrian German. Because I once used to live in Germany for a year. I lived there for a year. And then I moved to Austria. I moved to Tyrol, you know. It's like they have their own dialect. And, this is brutal. So, when I first got here, people, when they started speaking, I was like, are they still speaking German? Because the dialect is so intense. In Germany, if you need these frankfurters, the sausages, in Germany they call them Wiener and Wiener Wurstel, and here we call them Frankfurter. Or is it the other way around? I'm not sure, because I lived in both countries, so it confuses me still sometimes. But anyway, they have certain words which are spoken in Germany. Here they are totally different, but they still understand each other. You understand? So that was the first real shock for me. Then number two is one bed, two blankets. When I say this, I mean, so in Zimbabwe we have, most people have the double beds, and you have the double blanket, the big one for both of you to sleep in, right? But in Austria and in Germany, they have, each person has their own blanket. So you have one big double bed, but you have separate blankets. And for me, that was really, what's going on? Because when I used to live in Germany, the first time I thought, are these people divorced? Because I was staying with a family, and do they sleep together? Or what's going on here? Because, you see there's one big bed, and there are two different blankets. Huh? Yeah, anyway, but now to me it's really normal. I like having my own blanket when I sleep, so yeah, there's no fighting each other for, oh, you hogged all the blankets and this and that. So that's an advantage, I guess. So, number 3. This this one happened to, oh my god, I'm just so embarrassed. But anyway, what happened is, when I first got married, my husband came up with this idea. He said, oh, come on, Shats, let's go, for to the sauna. And spend the day there and have fun and this and that. I was like, oh yeah, this is a new experience, I would really like to do it. We go there and we are in the changing rooms, and I start to put my bikini on, and he's like, what are you doing? And I said, yeah, we're going in the sauna, so I'm just putting on a bikini, I don't want to be naked inside. And he said, but you can't. In Austria, you go in the sauna butt naked. There's no wearing bikini or anything. Everyone is butt naked in there. So I'm like, okay. I say, I can do this, I like my body. I'm proud of my body. I'm confident enough. So we go in there. Oh my god, there's so many old people in there. And I was like, God, what am I doing? Do I really want to see this for the next hour? Oh my god. But the good thing is, the lights are not so bright in the saunas, especially in the steam rooms. So it wasn't so bad, because anyway, my melanin was blending in with the darkness, so not everyone really saw me. So I hope. So this was another shock for me, the naked saunas, because yeah, of course, in movies and so I've seen people going in but naked, but some are allowed to go with their bikinis on. But here it's strictly naked. So yes, that's an experience I had. Anyway, number 4, the greeting here. I'll say the difference from Zimbabwe and Austria is that Zimbabweans, or rather my family, are huggers. So we hug, but here it's 2 kisses on the cheeks. So 1, 2, peck, and then that's it. There's no hug after or anything. There are just these 2 kisses. So it took me a while to get used to it. But now I do it all the time. So number 5. Yeah, people are not religious here. No. I have never met people my age, younger than me, or even older than me. The I think still the really old people, in the 80s, still go to church, but here and there. And as for the young ones, for my generation, the generation below me, they do not go to church at all. They do not believe in God, or rather they do, but they don't go to church. They are not religious. They just think, I don't know, whatever. Which, coming from Zimbabwe, which is a really Christian country, was a little bit tough, or rather not tough, but just a shock to say, oh, okay, so Sunday you can just wake up and chill, do whatever you want, and go to church, which is fine by me. Anyone can choose their religion and everything. The people who are still really religious are mostly the Jehovah's Witness, but that's another story for another day. So number 6, this really disappointed me actually. That I live in Tyrol, in a small, in a small village, but the Zimbabwean village and the Tyrolean village are not the same. So I would rather say a small town. I live in a small town, and their definition of having fun, you say, okay, let's go out. For me, going out means, you drink a little, you dance a lot more. But their definition of having fun is just drinking, sitting there and talking in a club. Not just a bar, in a club. Every club I've went to, most Austrians are just there drinking and sitting, which is really awkward if you want to dance, because you're then on the dance floor alone, and it's disappointing. Anyway, this is their definition of having fun. So, shock to me, because I like to dance, or I used to, but now I'm afraid to dance because I've been the only one there. So, okay. Number 7. When you come to Austria, you see that the cashiers are not that friendly, or rather, Austrians don't have fun at work. There are two. When it comes to work, do your work and don't chat, don't laugh, just be serious. This was hard for me because coming from Zimbabwe, everyone is talking, there's a radio playing, or you take some time to speak to the customer, say, oh, how was your day? Oh, I bought this also, it's really nice, or this and that. But Austrian cashiers, forget it. It's just tuck, 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 tuck. Pay your money and go. And the next person, it's always a rush. They're always in a rush to do their job, do as much as they can, and let you go. So you learn to be really fast, especially if you're buying food in a supermarket. It's really, really, really fast. The cash, sometimes you don't even have time to pack your things before the next person has to come. So it's really, you must be fast. And that's stressing, actually. Anyway, number 8. This wasn't more of a shock, rather, it made me a little bit angry. It's because, I don't know, maybe because of the small village, the mentality is just a little bit maybe backward. A lot of people here still say the N word. Yes, you heard me right. So, and they're not even shy about it or try to hide it, This is the thing that really bothers me. But it's like one time I was in a taxi because I just had an accident in my car, so I didn't have a car to go to work, so I had to call a taxi. And this guy, it was winter, this taxi driver says to me, are you going skiing or something? And I said, no, I'm going to work. And he said, I don't know what we talked about then, and he said, you know what, if you go skiing, up there on top of the mountain, you'll come back looking like a baby. And I was like, what did you just say? And he said, yeah, I mean really, really, because the sun there, it's so warm, even though here it's so cold, it's so warm, it makes you have a nice color, and you come down looking like a baby. And honestly, I was too shocked to reply because just the audacity, you know, it took me by surprise. I was like, do you, can you see me? It was really a shock to say, a person just says that directly to you, you know. There was no oops, I'm sorry, I said that, or oops, you know, I didn't mean, or whatever. It was just for him, just normal speech, whatever he talked. The rest of the ride, I didn't say anything. Thank God it wasn't a long ride. It was only 10 minutes or so, and then I was out of there. I didn't tip, I didn't give anything. That was it. Goodbye. And this is not actually the only instance. I used to work in a supermarket. In Deutsch it's Supermarkt. So sorry if I confused the words a little bit. So I used to work in a supermarket, and she did it by mistake, but you know, you realize that people use this every day. For you to be able to just say it flawlessly without a pause or anything, it means you use that regularly. So, and a colleague of mine, Austrians and Germans have these. It's like a chocolate, like a round one. It's inside it's stuffed with a marshmallow, I think, and it's round. And before, years ago, they used to call it a Nies. So in German it's Kusse. And then, but now they are called Schwedenbomben. So this lady, she's like, remember, you know what? Did you manage to pick the Kusse? You know, everyone else around us was like, you could feel that intense silence. Everyone just looked at her like, you know, what the hell did you just say? And then she realized it so fast. Immediately she said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Please don't report me to the police. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant... of course, I saw it. I saw that it was really a mistake. But my point is, for her to say it like that, it's something, you know, that's integrated into her language. So, yeah, of course I said, yeah, it's okay, you know, slip of the tongue. I can't do much really about it because we're at work. So, yeah. Anyway, so saying the N-word in Austria, don't let it surprise you. It can happen. It's not nice, but it happens. So, number 9. This is not so culturally shocking, but most Austrians, like to have a sweet breakfast. And I mean, some actually have cake breakfast. And for me, that's really weird because I like to have my eggs, my sausages, my baked beans, my bread, toast, anything that's, you know, salty. I like salty things in the morning, warm stuff, you know, breakfast, not cake. Which was really weird because you go into a cafe, some people are already having coffee with cake, and sometimes the waiter asks you, do you want some cake? This is not breakfast for me. This is a dessert. So, no thank you. I'd rather have ham and eggs and a coffee. So, that was a slight cultural difference there. And number 10. So, you know, Zimbabwe is in Africa. It's, for those who don't know where Zimbabwe is, it's, you know, near South Africa. We are surrounded by countries, we are landlocked. And we have a lot of corruption. Yes, sorry to say, but it's true. So for me, it was really a shock for the moment you step into Austria. No matter who you are, no matter what visa you have to check in with the government within 3 days. Otherwise, you don't get their medical insurance. It's called an e-card, or other benefits. If you're not working, that you get unemployment money or something like that. You don't get it if you don't check in with the government in 3 days. 3 days, they want you to have a mail debt settle. Everything of yours must be in order. Austrians want order. It can be stressing sometimes, but it's efficient. It works. So for me, for someone coming from Zimbabwe, I was like, oh yeah, let's just chill. And my husband was like, no chilling. You need to get your papers in order right now so that tomorrow we can get everything done. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Finish. I was like, really? I'm used to, slowly. You can do it slowly in Zimbabwe, with on your own time. Even some people don't even do it. So yeah. And one more thing in Austria. Shops are closed on Sundays. This shocks a lot of tourists, mostly because we have mostly a lot of Americans come here, British people, and some get here on a Sunday. They want to buy stuff, and then they realized everything is closed, except for only maybe the gas, the petrol stations, and yeah, that's it. The petrol stations are open, and sometimes they have some snacks here and there, but that's the only thing that's open. Which, okay, in Zimbabwe, not everything on Sunday is open. Okay, before, but now I think some are open on Sunday. But at least we have tuck shops in Zimbabwe. If you need bread quickly or something, you can just go to the tuck shop, or we have these small stores. You can just go and buy something. But here, if you don't do your shopping already on Saturday, then you have to wait till Monday to make whatever it is that you want to make. So anyway, those were the top things that shocked me when I first got to Austria. And yeah, it was just, what can I say, shocking. But I love where I stay. It's a beautiful country. It has beautiful mountains, especially in winter. It's just a winter wonderland. Austria is nice. The Alps, it's nice. I like it here. And thank you guys for joining me this week. I hope you have a nice next week with all this corona. Yeah, we just have now another lockdown, so it's a little bit stressing, but we'll make it through. And I hope your week is nice and fine and easy going. I hope to see you next week, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.